come with me to explore San Miguel de Allende. Now, I fell in love with this city. I love old buildings. I love the history and how they were built. I'm not a big fan about ghosts, but going up these hills is no joke. You better bring your tennis shoes or good walking shoes because at the end of the day, you're so tired. The Starbucks, which is really famous in social media because they say it's really nice and it's in the historical area. Now, inside is like a beautiful open air garden, and it's really zen. It's really a good place to just go there and, have coffee and chill. Inside also there is stores, furniture store and other things. I didn't check all of them out because I was just browsing. They also do have a bathroom. Now, I happened to be here the last week of October, so people are already decorating for Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. This is the famous San Miguel de Allende Cathedral. And let me just tell you, when those bells ring, you can hear them from a distance. Now, heads up, if you're staying around the cathedral in any of those hotels, you are bound to hear the bells ring every other hour. I don't even know the schedule, but they are loud. Now, the church is very beautiful. I love the whole Gothic themed of how they designed it. I also wanted to say though, I stayed in an Airbnb which was a 6 minute drive, and I could hear those church bells early morning and late at night. So if you're one of those people that plan to stay in the centro, just be aware that you're gonna encounter that. I'm at the 15 restaurant. And if you hashtag San Miguel de Allende, these are one of the top restaurants that will pull up because they have a great view of the cathedral from the rooftop. Now, I had a drink which was mezcal with hibiscus or mezcal with jamaica, which was really, really good. Now, heads up, you do need reservations for this restaurant. We happened to be here on a weekday and it was raining too, so they didn't have a lot of people. And actually, we got moved from the location we were originally because of the rain. So now we're going to the Mercado. It was a weekday, and that day was scheduled to rain. So a lot of these stores weren't open. Even though the Mercado opens at 10 a.m., maybe that could also have been a factor. But I ended up going over the weekend on a Saturday, and all the stores were open. Now, if you're looking for a big spoon, fork, or knife, you're definitely going to find that at El Mercado. Now, I love mercados because not only do you find cool stuff to take back home, but you also find food to eat. And this mercado is cut in three parts, and it's kind of like put into like an alleyway, and in between is streets. Now, this is where the food is at, and I'm gonna go have some for you. Now, I got the potato tacos, which were really good. I have to bless my food. Anything I eat or consume, I bless it. And hopefully in the future I can make a video. There's a reason why we bless our food. FYI, there is a visitor center where the cathedral's at, where you can grab a map that has the street names and all the landmarks that are around the area. Now, this park in particular is from the 1900s, and when I had looked up on YouTube what to do in San Miguel de Allende, this park came up, and I really like it because of how old it looks and the bedrock, and I guess a river used to flow around the stairways we're at. Now, locals claim that La Llorona roams here at night, so I'm just saying heads up, you don't want to stay there at night. Now, the cathedral looks very beautiful at night, and actually, when it's not raining, you will see the mariachis there playing songs for people. Now, I love the Hotel 1810. If I go back to San Miguel de Allende, I would love to stay in this hotel. Comparing it to Quince Restaurant, because they both have a rooftop bar and restaurant, I have to say this one is by far much prettier and more to see. And I think it's like 4 floors to get to the restaurant and 5 floors to get to the rooftop. Now, this one, compared to the Quince restaurant, is a little distance from the cathedral. So this one's actually on the side of Starbucks. And Quince is on the side of the cathedral. So that one's much closer. This bread store is in Relic Street and it's called Panillo and it's so good. Their conchas, their croissant, anything they sell is so good there because it just tastes really clean and no artificial stuff on the bread. There's so many stores to see that it takes time and a lot of walking to go into all these locations and yeah, you can find some really cool stuff to bring back home. I ended up going to Escondido Hot Springs, which is 250 pesos to get in. And it was between that or La Gruta Spa, but I ended up at the very end just going with my intuition to Escondido Hot Springs. Now, I recommend you getting there as early as you can. We ended up going on a Friday, and you do need to take a lock. We didn't take one, even though I knew I needed a lock, but you can buy one there at their store. I think it's like 60 pesos for a small one and 100 pesos for a medium sized one. Now, I like about this place is that they have a spa, and you can get a massage and facials, or even go into their sauna. I ended up getting a massage, which I highly recommend it, and they also do facials, so hey, try it out. Now, to get to this location, I did request a Uber to get there and to come back. In case you are worried that you won't have service, there is an office there that's part of the hotel that you can go in there and request a taxi or Uber. You definitely need more than 3 days to check out the whole town. But I also recommend you going and checking out the museums. One in particular is the Museo Histórico de San Miguel de Allende.